Kia ora, tulofalava, malolale, and welcome to Wednesday Night League, brought to you by the Auckland Rugby League. We are live tonight from North Harbour Stadium for a cracking doubleheader that you will want to sink your teeth into yet again. It's a big night for the Howick Hornets because both their men's and women's Premiership teams are playing. It will be the men up first in Week 5 of the Fox Premiership, and they'll face the surprise packet of the Fox competition in 2023 in the form of the Papakura Seagulls. Stephen McIver on deck this evening with a lovely Charlotte Scanlon who's battled traffic and made it here tonight. But the Howick Hornets, both men's and women's teams playing tonight. It's a big night for the club.
It's a huge night. It's extremely important to have both teams here, both premier teams, the men's and the women's, coming here to obviously play. The culture within the club will just be building.
Yeah, and they are very, very strong out east when it comes to the Howick Hornets. Anyway, a chance for you now to meet a couple of the key players in these two sides.
Kia ora, my name is Peter Olivetti. I'm from Papakura Seagulls. What I love about the club is the culture. I was there in 2016 when we won the Fox, and yeah, the culture of the club is just is what brought me back to the club this year. Pre-game, the same as everyone else. Headphones, a bit of 2-1-2. Yeah, headphones on an hour before the game starts, and then yeah, just lock in.
Kia ora, my name is Jethro Friend. I'm from the Howick Hornets. I would like about my club, been there for a while now, and everyone's welcoming. First time I went there, made me feel welcome, even though I was new to the club. Really organised, and just made some lifelong friends there and continue to do so. So that's why I've been there ever since. My teammates would describe me as, I guess, hard-working. Sometimes maybe a little bit too serious at times, but I guess we all play to win or play to compete. So yeah, try and be serious, but yeah, play the game the right way, passionate, do the best for my teammates. Yeah.
And yes, in case you're wondering, that is the son of 24 Test Kiwi Clayton Friend, Jethro Friend, captaining the Howick Hornets. Let's look at the point situation as we head into Week 5 of the Fox Premiership. It will be 3, the Howick Hornets, up against 7 in Papakura. Papakura coming off a 2-point win against Glenora last time out, and 25-12 against Te Atatu, the Howick Hornets. Remembering these men's teams are coming off a bye, but it is a home game for the Papakura Seagulls, so let's look at their lineup, and there's a lot to be excited about when you take a look at this Papakura Seagulls side. You just have to go to number 5, and Lewis Sosamina used to play for the Warriors in the New South Wales Cup and the under-20s, got plenty of gas. And Reece Joyce, they call him the veteran. He was playing for the Papakura Seagulls the last time they won the Fox Premiership, and is also a representative for the Cook Islands. So a lot of talent amongst them. And keep an eye out for number 14, Donny Tuvailopa. His identical twin plays, that's right, for the Howick Hornets. Race Tuvailopa will come off the bench in the 19 jersey for the Howick Hornets. And there's one young man we need to keep an eye on, and it's the number 4 jersey. It's Kalis Fatialofa. He's a De La Salle graduate, plays the Otara under-18s, the counties under-18s, and has plenty of gas. And then, of course, in the 9 jersey, it's Jethro Friend. They call him the veteran. Well, he's 30, but Dad played 24 tests for New Zealand, 171 games, club games. And I hate to say this, and when I remember interviewing Clayton Friend, but Dad's 61 now. So that's how it shakes down. I'm starting to feel my age already. And good evening to you, Clayton, as you watch your son play this evening here on Wednesday Night League. All right, Charlotte was busy the last 20 minutes talking to the coaches.
It's a big night of footy, and we're here with Ruka from Howick. How excited are you to have both the premier teams here for the double matchup?
Yeah, awesome. What an awesome occasion it is to share the night with the ladies. They've been travelling along awesome so far in the season, and we're absolutely honoured to be able to share the night with them here at ARL Wednesday Stadium. Looking forward to it.
And who do you think the key matchups are for this game?
I think there's matchups all over the park. Papakura are a strong side, and I think through the middle is going to be a tough area. And yeah, it's going to be a battle of the middle there, and then we're going to try and push them around as best we can, and then yeah, see who comes out at the end. I think it's awesome to have the Tuvailopa twins. I think that sets a massive occasion, playing against each other for the first night, so hopefully we see a bit of fireworks tonight.
Nice. We're here with the coach from Papakura. Sio, you've had an amazing start to the season for the boys. How have you kind of gained this momentum?
There's a lot of things been put in place from last year, so I've been working on it from last year, and things are slowly coming to place and starting to show on the footy field, and the club's happy, boys are happy, and that's important. And it's we're in a people to people business, and if the people are happy, then we're good. So it seems to be their way at the moment.
What have you really focused on this season?
Just the basics. Basics, there's a lot of boys that's been playing for a long time and going away from the basics. And so I've just been working on the basic fundamentals and fitness and whatnot. And yeah, so that's what we've been working on. And also, again, people, making sure everyone's happy and coaching staff are good and the boys and the club and whatnot. Yeah.
Sio Setovano, who's the coach for the Papakura Seagulls, and you've got to love his attitude, don't you? His attitude being one of people. It's a people business. People are happy, everybody's happy.
And I think everyone is happy. There was a whole crowd out here, all wearing their Papakura kit. They've travelled a long way to watch this matchup.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, there are some number changes, as you will see. The one thing we understood, they were supposed to get their new kit today, Papakura. Didn't arrive, and that's how it rolls down. But there we go. Everybody just making sure that we're all happy as we see Clayton Williams, the number 10 front row for the Howick Hornets. Joseph Green will be in charge of this match for Game 1 of Wednesday Night League. Coming up after this one, it will be the Manurewa Marlins, the defending Women's Premiership champions, up against the Howick Hornets.
What's your name, brother? Johnny?
Yeah, you got me? 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, got scored. Cool.
Brent, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Really? Nah,
So
I'm good,
cracking
mate,
night to look forward to. Two Howick teams.
Which way are you going? Right?
Benches ready to go. There's the hooter, and we are good to go.
Corey, we're coming down to you.
Got you.
It will be Papakura to kick off. They will play left to right on your screen as you see
nothing
them.
early.
And we're underway. Week 5 of the Fox Memorial Premiership, and its first use of the ball for the Howick Hornets.
That's fine.
Christian off the ball!
Marcus!
Ho! Ho! Go one, you.
Friend already putting his hand up like any good hooker, saying, come on, ref, speed this game up, and straight away, first penalty.
No.
BP, just no arms here.
Boys.
No arms.
Just put the grab ball on the ground straight in front of you, okay? Shot, boys.
Oh, early shoulder. Early shoulder. Didn't see that.
Go on the line.
White line.
Up there.
Over foot. Go, no tackles.
So this is Kelly's Fatialofa. Keep your eye on this young man, De La Salle College graduate.
Okay.
A bit of trip there by Clayton Williams as he
Off the ball,
works out
JP.
tackle forward. They're just inside the Papakura half now. That's Rukaloza, the coach for the Howick
Cruise it
Hornets.
up. Mark straight. Play there. Wait. Go free.
That's good. Outside.
Get up quickly. Does he cruise? Hold it. Go 4.
Friend. He finds Tulavai, comes out. This is 17, that's Jody Henry.
Last tackle, it up. Off now. 10's here, we go.
5 and last.
Go.
They're about 15 out. Here come the Howick Hornets. They've got numbers to the left-hand side. Fatialofa stretches, but
No,
no.
you're out. No, tackle's complete.
Not a bad effort from the youngster.
Not a bad effort at all. And a really tidy set there from Howick. They'll be happy with that start.
Wait. Push up, mate.
So Papakura having to start this set about 2 out from their own line. So let's see what the defensive effort from the Hornets is like.
Step, Brandon.
Numbers
Hold
in,
Wait,
including
wait,
Brandon
wait,
Lee in
wait.
the 12 jersey.
Go, 1.
That's fine.
Now it's Papakura working their way
Money,
off
get
their
up.
line.
Here it is,
Ground
hold
is in
Whoa,
beautiful
go, 2.
condition. They left it late to mark it. Oh, early shot was went missing, and they need
Pick it up.
plenty.
Straight in and wide. Go 3. Get up, Ruben.
Stedman Lafau. Plenty of movement from the Papakura Seagulls. They're not afraid. This is Joseph Price. He'll play the ball. About 19 out from halfway. Good challenge. The kicker was put off. And it'll go out about 32 out from the Howick line. So this is Fatialofa. He got on his back and then he was well held up. He tried to stretch, but referee Joseph Green called tackle already committed. So Friend will play the ball 30 out from their own line. Excuse me, not Friend, my apologies. He was handing the ball over. This is Alan Newlevu.
Go one. Off the ball.
Eddie Yeremia wanting to play the ball. Friend having to jump over the Papakura player. Gee whiz, you look at him and if you can remember watching his father play, it is scary. It's good scary. Manu Fatialofa, one of 3 Fatialofa brothers playing tonight. Another penalty.
Howick really trying to play this game with a bit of pace. Jethro just always looking to try and speed up that ruck, trying to get those calls, trying to catch those markers out.
Okay, let up there, Cruz. TJ, hold it. White. Go. One.
Howick on the move. Ooh, up out of the line. Here comes Fatialofa on his own. He'll go and score. No trouble at all. Hang on.
Play the ball. No, it's not good to play the ball. Wait there, Quilla. With your foot, go. No tackle.
I'm at a loss with what the referee is calling in that one. Looked fair try, but we move on.
Bad Ruben! Mark straight! And wide! Go. One.
Chef Tutupu playing the ball for Papakura. Cruz Tupo looking to get them rolling.
Widen, set up! Go, three.
Inside 40. What have we got? Reece Joyce looking for the 40-20. Not going to get it. Both sides both these sides playing. Now the referees, the Chachi's called foot and touch. So watch this again. Yeah, I'm not.
That is a tough call.
Yeah, let's just say that.
It's
a tough call.
Tough call.
Johnny Proctor playing the ball now. 10 out from halfway. Howick with the ball in the blue, running right to left. Friend. Ruben Tulavai trying to dummy to himself. Friend again. He's going to be busy all night. That's a nice tidy carry by Eddie Yeremia. Looking for the quick play. Gets it. Friend looks up. Who does he find? Tulavai. Tulavai pushes it out to Jody Henry. This is Fatialofa again. He looks a menace and a threat every time he touches the ball.
He really does, and he's been carrying strong, and it's only the 3rd or 4th set.
Jody Henry goes up. Who's waiting? And it's been dropped, but it goes backwards.
You've lost it into a Howick player. He's lost it into a Howick player.
Okay, referee's called it, knocked it into the Howick player. Knock on, so Howick ball.
He's lost it into a Howick player.
As you can see there, you've got 5 Howick players in and around that ball, putting pressure on.
Can you tell me that this ball was knocked into a Howick player, please?
Back on the line, boys.
It might have been that right arm there.
We're on the line, boys.
Thank you, Sherlock. Howick ball, they're 10 out from the Papakura line. This is the first match of Wednesday Night League. The Howick women face the Manurewa Marlins in the second game, live on Sky Sports Select Channel 50, and of course the Auckland Rugby League's YouTube channel. Here come the Hornets. Jody Henry way out to Alaniulevu. He's well contained, but gets the ball away to Waipuri. He's still going, Waipuri, having to be manhandled by the likes of Henry Pei. Friend looks up. Henry. Brandon Lee almost goes through. Joseph Price all over him like a wet rag. Here goes Friend again. Ball comes out. This is Williams. Gets a little offload away. That's Manu Fatilofa. Pressure's building now for the Howick Hornets. Friend again. Swings it wide. This is Brandon Lee. Well taken around the legs by Henry Pei. Friend, dummies, goes right. Goes back inside again. Tries to back his way in. Ball stripped, but illegal strip.
And Jethro Friend was cheeky there. He didn't try and hold on to that ball. It was very smart play from him. Howick are just dominating this game so far. They've been getting out to their third defender every time, really playing fast.
Bring it over a bit,
You know, it looked like a fair strip. The Papakura player just didn't realise there was another man on the tackle.
Jethro Friend definitely did.
Williams to play the ball for Howick. 3 out from the Papakura line. Here goes Jethro Friend again. Jody Henry. He finds Liam Prendergast. Well taken by his opposite number and Reece Joyce. Henry getting involved.
Okay, Luke, go there.
Eddie Yeremia's taken a hit. He gets up and plays the ball. Friend looks up. Here comes Manu Fatiolofa. And the maroon and white brick wall holds at the moment. Friend. Prendergast. Henry, quick ball. Comes back for Brandon Lee. Defence holding at the moment for Papakura. Friend with a little grubber through. Howard looked up and says, I was taken out, sir. No, you weren't. Back to the 10.
Bit of a disappointing end to a lot of pressure that they've been building. Just a tad too much on it there from Jethro Friend.
Stand play, march straight.
I know you want to say something about the player in the way, but let's just move on, shall we? It could be like that all night if we're not careful, Charlotte.
Yep, we'll carry on.
Yeah, keep calm and carry on, as they say in Wednesday Night League. Here come the Papakura Seagulls now. This is Jeff Tutubu playing the ball just on halfway. Ooh, ball well held by Joseph Price. He's thrown to the deck. That's his coach looking on, Sio Sitafano. Tutupu trying to back his way forward. Ball's been dropped. Oh, they're going to call a knock-on on that. He's looking at the touchy going, really? And this is where you've got to be really careful. Like any team, you make that ground and then the unforced errors. Clean drop?
Yeah, he lost that. They need to be really careful. That was the first time that they actually had the ball and had some good momentum going forward, but they just need to be a bit more clinical, play their sets out and start creating that pressure.
So Howick will now have to work themselves out of their own territory. They're again 30 out. It was the last time they had to get themselves out. They started at the 30-metre mark. Beautiful night here on Auckland's North Shore, North Harbour Stadium for another night of Wednesday Night League brought to you by the ARL. If you're watching on the Auckland Rugby League's YouTube channel, good evening to you for wherever you're watching around the world. And here's this young man, Kelis Fatiolofa. A talent and a half. We're taking a good look at him because he's getting plenty of ball, but also looking for plenty of ball too.
Yeah, he's going to work and he understands his role. This Howick team has really good push either side. Look at this kick chase.
Yeah, Jody Friend was hoping that Alan Levu had plenty of wheels, but it's just a little bit too far. The kick chase is good by Howick.
The kick chase is awesome by Howick.
Tupo, he finds Sinili Malu.
That's enough. Here and wide. Go, 3.
Good shot by Jethro Friend front on to Henry P.
Go 4.
Chupa with a kick outside the 40. Goes into dead man's territory and out. So they're making ground, but they're not really executing the fifth. They're not looking for something a little more positive, are they?
No, they're not really chasing their kicks. They're not getting deep enough. They're all falling just inside the 30.
Now, you were speaking to the coach, Stefano, the Papakura coach, prior to the match, and you came out and said, I'm really surprised at where they are. Are they the surprise packet of the Fox so far in actually making the grade?
They are, definitely. And every team that's come across them has had to really hold on. So it'll be interesting to see if Howick can cross and really take advantage of this momentum that they've created.
Manu Fatilova plays it just inside Papakura territory. Tyrone Waipuri, the Howick fullback, has been getting involved since the start of this game.
We're not going to play on. Just sticking it.
They are getting penalised off the park at the moment, Papakura. There's going to have to be some words at least at halftime, or at least a message that goes out and says, just chill.
I think they're getting frustrated with the play of the ball and how fast it is coming at them from Howick. Papakura need to be able to just hold that wrestle, hold them down a little bit longer and not really interfere when they're already standing.
Royd Gillette. Ball's gone backwards. Picked up by Brandon Lee. He's met head on by Stedman Lefaux, and he's head on being the operative word.
What a mammoth tackle.
I tell you what, he's got a moustache that a mammoth would be happy with.
I bet you he's proud of that.
You got to be happy with a big slug like that if you're a bloke, right? That's a big slug.
I'll leave that one up to you.
Well, all I'm saying is if you don't know what a slug is and you're listening to our commentary, blokes call their moustaches a slug. You can do anyway, or a tash, or whatever you want. It's Rukalosa, the coach of the Howick Hornets. He'd be probably a little bit disappointed that first try wasn't given. We both thought it was a clear try. Didn't see the foot in touch, even on the replays, but it is what it is. Brandon Lee is going to go off.
Get someone to play it.
So they'll just give him a test on how he's doing.
All right, when you're ready, go. 1.
And on comes Race Tui Vailopa. So the identical twins are on. 14 for Papakura, 19 for Howick.
Get up for him, 2. And wait. Go 3.
Friend, big long pass out to Tulavai. And ball's dropped. I'll tell you the interesting thing I've noticed with the Fox Premiership this year, as we'll take a look at this again, Charlotte, is there's a lot of camaraderie out there. And even if someone does make a mistake, they're not really getting in their face. It's more the supporters getting in their face. You know what it's like in any competition you play. If you make a mistake, you want to get inside the head of the opposition. But there seems to be a lot of, brotherly love out there.
That's an interesting observation. I think they do hype each other up rather than get on the other side, if that makes sense. So they hype each other up and internally really congratulate each other for creating that era.
Why did you just say I disagree with you? You're talking through a hole in your head. Because I know you wanted to. Papakura ball, 0-0, no score so far in this Week 5 Fox Premiership match at North Harbour Stadium. Papakura have had their chances, but they haven't really executed on 5. Jody Henry, right up in the face of Papakura.
Go 3.
Joseph Price.
And he lit up. Say to Marcus. Here, go 4. Good now, play.
Reece Joyce with the kick now. He's inside the 40. He goes straight down the throat of Tyrone Waipuri for Howick. Oh, strong tackle from Lewis Susumia. He'll feel that one, Waipuri. And again, another big shot, this time from Stedman and Lafau. And Alan Newlevu feels it. Fatialofa. Now they're amping up. Viliamai Lulahia. Viliami.
No ball there. Straight cruise. Hold. Go 4. Outside.
Jody Henry
Yep, right
kicks.
side.
They let it bounce just to be sure of it. It can get really slippery out here on a winter's night.
Point and let up. Here. Hold. Go 1.
Look at that shot from Stedman Lafau. You gotta love the game of rugby league when they throw them that low and hard.
There was a better defensive effort there from Papakura, really putting pressure, making the Howick players really stop in their tracks.
Viliami Lulahia now getting involved. He'll play the ball 3 out from halfway. Oh, there's Donny. He's not on yet. My apologies. Donny's coming on shortly to have a crack at his younger brother. Or, excuse me, identical brother. Identical twin brother. Waipuri.
Stanley. No straight. Hold. Go 1.
Fatialofa.
Okay, up against space.
He's a big piece of human flesh, this young man, isn't he? He can go.
He's been playing with speed this whole game. He's got nice groundwork where he plays nice and fast and lets players like Jethro Friend get in behind and speed the game up.
Top carry by Newlevu into Papakura territory now. This is Manu Fatialofa. Howick on the go again. Prendergast steps left, sees a gap and keeps going. Oh, was looking to the left to see Fatialofa. Ball knocked on. Papakura ball picked up by Jeff Tatupu.
Okay, let up there, Roy. Over the line, hold here. Wait. 0.
Just there. He's starting to get a little bit greasy out there as well. Referee Green just holding up play for a moment. I think they're taking a quick look at Joseph Price.
All right, if it's good, we're going to carry on. Just push up this way. Well, when you're ready. Go. He good, Clay. He's okay. Let out together. Back straight. Hold on, wait here. Wait. Go.
That's Donny Tuivailopa. This is Stedman Lafau.
Let up.
Who did he get tackled by?
Go.
Race Tuivailopa. I think we're all waiting for the brothers to meet and tackle as Cruz Tupo plays the ball just on halfway for Papakura. Christian Jordan Tupo with the kick. They get the good bounce, picked up tidily by Newlevu. He's well met by Viliami Lulahea.
Billy, you got to come 10.
Johnny Proctor pops the ball away, finds Liam Prendergast. Prendergast, he steps off that right again. Walks straight into a shoulder of Christian Jordan Tupo.
Wait. Go.
Jethro Friend getting a wee rest. This is Race Tuivailopa. Josiah Fatialofa is on now in the 16 jersey for Howick.
You're milking it, fire. Go 4.
Pudi waiting for the ball.
No.
That's Nukurua Ngere in the 15 jersey. So substitutions all over the place at the moment for Howick. It's a high ball who goes up and it's knocked forward. No, it's been knocked into a Howick player.
You lose it into a Howick player.
That's Aquila Tua for the Papakura Seagulls.
You got a player down out the back.
We've got a good, again, 5 players from Howick up and in around that ball.
Yeah, Papakura player.
Sorry, bro.
Again, another tough call. They do tend to err on the side of caution there. The Howick player was behind the Papakura player, but that's how they view it.
Don't commit yourself too hard, will you, Charlotte?
Of course not.
So that's Stedman Lafau getting his, it looks like his wrist looked at by the trainer. So early in the game, there was an opportunity. We thought it was a try from the youngster in Kaylee's Fatilofa. They called it no, it's this one here. No, it wasn't that one.
Take the line, 1 foot.
But this is another attempt by Kaylee's Fatilofa.
Right in, Quilla. Okay, where you go? Someone.
Howick ball.
Break!
15 out from Papakura. Friend finds Fatilofa, puts the big goose tip on, bumps away one, comes back off his left, can't get away from Sinili Malu.
Release him. Wait, go, one.
Jody Henry. He finds Nukuru Ngere. They're amping up their defence, Papakura. Fatilofa. Back inside, here comes Manu Fatilofa. Extra tackle there by Aquila Tuha. Now that's Jeff Tutupu in the 12 jersey down. Just keep an eye on this. There he is there. Oh, he just looks like... Oh, friendly fire. Friendly fire from his teammate. And they're checking his jaw. So this is the lead up to it. Ngere with the play the ball. So he bumps off Joseph Price, and then he gets a, I think it might have been an elbow from Aquila Tua. 18 left to play in this first half of Wednesday Night League between the Papakura Seagulls, who have a 2-2 record, currently sitting 7th on the table, against the Howick Hordes with a 3-1 record, and they sit 3rd. Here come the Hornets. Can they be first to put points on the board? They've split their numbers, both sides. They come left. Jody Henry, little short ball.
Last hit, follows good space. On the line. Go.
Fatilofa steps left and goes! Caught them off guard. Josiah Fatilofa sneaks one in under the guard, and the Howick Hornets are first to score in Wednesday Night League.
Smart little play there, dummying one way and going the other, especially when you've got such a power horse as a centre.
So that was a race to Ivailopa with the play the ball. Now look at Josiah Fatilofa. He goes, way! In the old days, I would have gone, sucker, gotcha.
Just that little dummy to Fatiolofa really just held up his defender there, giving it a nice little one-on-one.
Okay. Yeah, and then just
They were quick to react. But, you know, we're talking milliseconds in reaction time. Great play by Josiah Fatiolofa. And Ruben Tolovai will attempt to add the extra points. So it's taken a while. It's taken a while for them to crack this Papakura defence.
It has taken a while, and Papakura have done really well to actually hold them out for as long as they have, considering the possession that Howick has had throughout this game. Howick are just doing really well at playing nice and fast, playing side to side, and not really letting the physicality of Papakura kind of deter them from running strong lines.
Ruben Tolovai with the first attempt of the evening here at North Harbour Stadium. Can he convert Josiah Fatiolofa's try and make it the perfect 6? Strikes it nicely, but a bit of a hook. And so the score doesn't change. So as we head towards half-time, it's 4-0. Howick led Papakura here in week 5 of the Fox Premiership. The It's a beautiful evening. It's really cold out there. It's getting really crispy. But the ground is in fantastic order. The groundsmen here at North Harbour have been doing a stunning job every time we've turned up for Wednesday Night League. And it's in great nick. They were actually only marking the field at around 4:30 this afternoon. Just so they got the grass right. Wouldn't let me on the field, Charlotte. Restart. I said, why not? They said, you're not coming on the field. That's it. Okay. Never argue with the groundsman. Ngere plays the ball. Here's race to Vailopa, who's been busy since coming off the bench. Prendergast. Whoops. Has to pull back, almost ran behind the player.
Release, Jeff!
Fatialofa waiting at dummy half.
Yeah, gotcha.
Flat line for Howick.
Okay, off the
Manu
back,
Fatialofa. Three brothers playing tonight. Jody Henry kicks just inside halfway, looking for some spare ground. It's picked up nicely by Sinili Malu. And again, the chase is good. Over the top comes Kaylee Fatialofa.
Came back through. Alan, you can go a different way.
Actually, it was good to see too that high school, college rugby league got back underway this week. A very important time. And Marcelin College are back. Alumni Monty Beetham, very happy about that. Marcelin finally decided to get back into footy, which is their history, and have rebuild their rugby league heritage, which I thought was a really lovely story. More on that at half time in this match. Papakura only trailing by the 4. It's been a strong first half. Early unforced errors by Papakura have gone, and they seem to have settled into their game. That was Terrell Sala and Papakura on the sideline warming up.
Okay, let off the arm! Mark straight, not on him!
Stedman Lafau, he seems okay. Arms all good. Oh, yeah! More of that, please. Manu Fatialofa. Tupo picks it up quickly.
You're good now, Manu.
What a tackle.
Was that a tackle? Just a hit. Great hit, eh?
A great hit. I love that.
That's why we love this game. Bring the heat, baby. Reece Joyce waiting. Great take. Good timing by both. Waipuri with the good take, and Lewis Susamir didn't take him off. That was fantastic. Want some more of that? Just a reminder. Yeah.
Will, you're not going quick. He doesn't need to come back. No, you're not going quick.
So, penalty in favour of Papakura. Now, 13 and a bit minutes to go in this half. What do? You've got plenty of time. You're not going to take the 2? Would you take the 2?
Oh, you wouldn't go for the kick.
You see, I use the Ivan Cleary philosophy. If there's points on the board, I'm going to take them. It's a bit of a... What sort of game am I playing here? Margins,
Well,
boring.
Personally, I think it's early enough in the season that actually playing footy is more important than just having a kick. So giving the guys more chances to actually play out sets and practice come finals.
Fair enough. Joyce. Oh, no.
Should have taken the 2.
Should have taken. Oh, no. We shouldn't laugh, but we're not laughing at this moment. Sort of. Joseph Price be going. Oh. Yeah. Nothing wrong with the Ivan Cleary philosophy, Charlotte.
No, nothing wrong with it. I think, see that moment there, come a final season, not going to happen again, is it? He'll be thinking about that.
They'll be taking the 2. Howick ball, a little over 12 minutes to play in this first half of week 5 of the Fox Premiership. Stephen McIver, Charlotte Scanlon making all the noise for you, having a lot of fun, because that's what Wednesday Night League is all about. Double header coming after this match at 8 o'clock will be the women, the Manorewa Marlins, the defending women's champions, against the Howick Hornets, 6 plays 7 in week 7 of the Premiership. Stedman Lafau has been all over the opposition. He has led beautifully. Good shot. Involved again as well with Joseph Price. They're not afraid to throw it in tonight. Fatialofa, the try scorer. Bumps off one tackle, that of Donny Tuivailopa.
Outside!
Jody Henry, that deft little chip over the back. Now what's the chase like?
Okay, take him goal.
2 hours under pressure. Good pressure, but gets out.
Hold! Let go, Alan! Take them and touch.
The held call was way earlier than them pulling his foot over the line. So Papakura ball, but again a good example of this kick chase by Howick.
Yeah, Fatialofo once again showing all class. That kick chase, his determination. He was the only one down there to really put pressure on.
4-0 the score. Howick led Papakura.
Understandable.
Josiah Fatialofa with a bit of a sneak play to put the first 4-pointer on the board.
Stand off the back! Off now,
Henry
back,
Pei
right. Go, one.
will play the ball.
That's fine.
Viliami Lula
Look
here.
let go! 10's here, we've got to hold. Hold! Go, 2.
Price gets involved again. Nice little short ball for
Clear it
Jeff
up.
Tatupu.
Mark straight! Hold! Go, 3.
Price involved again. Beats a couple, beats more, gets the flick away. Nice ball. Here they come now. This is Reece Joyce. He's going all the way. Now look left. Pop a ball left, and there we go. Howard have been cracked by Lewis Sosomia and co. And don't the Papakura fans love that one? It just opened up down the right-hand side of Howick.
Smart play there, just attacking at the 7 twice, just big bodies against small bodies, getting an offload away, simple draw and pass to then finish.
Well, Joseph Price, watch here, beats 1, beats 2, gets around 3, then gets the little flick out there. And then Reece Joyce is away. Who's out left? Lewis Susumia. Straight one to the line, and Papakura have levelled. And they level in style. Young man that's played New South Wales Cup in 20s for the Warriors. Came out of nowhere. Actually came out of nowhere with the way this game has been travelling in the first 30 minutes. It came out of nowhere.
Yeah, Howick have had all the position, all the just dominating really across the board with their kick chase, their set completions, to then just let Papakura come through with a nice easy offload, a draw and pass, and a try. It's a funny game, rugby league.
We love funny.
We do, especially when it comes like that.
This is Tui Pompey, the younger brother of Adam Pompey, who plays for the Warriors. I asked him, can I call you William? He says, no, I don't like that name. It's my name, but I like Tui, which is a shortened version of his middle name. Really funny dressing room, the Papakura Seagulls. But this is Tui Pompey with the conversion attempt of Lewis Susumia's try.
Yeah, coming in. Looking good.
Oh, he struck that sweetly. And that is good with a capital G. And Papakura suddenly, out of nowhere, are leading Howick 6-4. Watch it again. Joseph Price making up for that knock-on. Fair enough. But I've got to say, as we've seen left-hand flick passes, reminded me of Adam Pompey the other day, 2 weeks back. But look at that. Lovely little smart pass picked up by Tatupu, who found Reece Joyce. And it was a straight run to the line. And Susumia says, thank you very much. I'll have it.
I've got backwards here. Stand now! What boys, plenty. He hurt himself.
Under 8 minutes to play in the first half. Joseph Price is everywhere. Helping set up tries, dropping the ball, and now injured. He's having a big old night, isn't he?
Might be the lead.
He is. I think
He doesn't look happy.
might have winded himself when he regathered that ball.
Wounded? Oh.
I like the look of this Setefano, the coach CEO. I get a good feeling about him, and I come back to what we discussed at the beginning of the game about he puts people first. He thinks culture first, and the game will take care of itself. Obviously, as a coach, but the way he was talking to you, it gave me a sense of why Papakura are maybe the dark horse now in this competition. Yeah, sure, they sing 2 and 2, but we're seeing quite a bit of what's around. That's Jethro Friend, by the way, 30-year-old son of Clayton friend. 24 tests for New Zealand, Clayton. Jethro playing in the hooking role, and that's the young
When you're ready,
Fatialofa.
JP.
Kaylee's Fatialofa. He has been ever present in this match so far.
Okay, it's held there. Let go. Hold. Go. Shoot.
Lefau with a big carry again. This, speaking of
Ladies,
good
quickly.
carries,
Off and now. Milking.
how about that
Go,
one
great.
by Henry Payee? Tupou, been quiet at number 9, been trying a lot,
Tony,
but
up the arm there. Stand now. Mark straight.
Yeah, Howick's defense has been really solid, apart from that last try.
Stony Tuivailopo. Gosh, I've
Bring
got to
it
say
up,
that ball
tackle.
from
Turn
Kuila
wide.
Tuha looked a
Wide.
tad forward.
Go. Nothing late.
Here's the kick now from Reece Joyce. Waipuri waiting and takes it beautifully.
Just
It's
mistimed
opposite-
that.
Yeah, Kuila Tuha is going to be called for that one. Are you right, mate? That's what he's saying. Sorry, I tried to take you out.
Waipori was actually pretty smart then by actually lifting his legs up in the air to mean that his hang time was a little bit higher.
On the line, Liam.
Look at you, coach. Makes complete and utter sense.
It does. You can't touch him when you're in there.
I didn't realise I was sitting next to the analytical
Oh my goodness.
Charlotte Scanlon. Okay, put that big computer you got sitting next to me here. My word. Makes sense, all right. Makes complete sense.
Tony, lit up.
And it's another way of playing within the rules.
It does, yeah.
This is Tamihana Pururu in the 18 jersey off the bench for Howick.
Hold. Go.
Ngere waiting for him. Ruben Tolovai has just
Get up
been
there, fellas. He's got to make it.
so prominent in the middle, not doing anything flash, but just doing the hard bits. And when I say
Get up
bits,
the
just
back.
those little carries in the middle, bringing in attackers. Another
Hold.
Papakura player down, playing on. This is
Stand
Pururu,
last, Freckle. Stand hold.
fifth and last.
Go.
What have Howick got? They're going to roll. Nice take by Henry. He finds Fatialofa, gets one high, but puts that ball down. Finally, the youngster, Kaylee's Fatialofa, gets his 4-pointer. That pass that Jody Henry picked up, how smooth was that?
His catch and pass this whole game has been very, very silky. But a well-deserved try for Fatialofa.
Watch the pickup from Jody Henry. Watch here. It was sweet. Here it comes, here it comes. Oh, I'll take that, thank you very much. And a nice flat ball to Fatialofa, who gets a sly one around the neck, but gets the ball down. That was just a really nicely executed try.
This left side from Howick has been damaging the whole game.
They've been trying, haven't they? You know it's been waiting to break open on the left-hand side. Finally, they get it close to half-time. Ruben Tolovai will attempt to add the extras. Couldn't do that for Josiah Fatialofa. Can he do it for Kaylee's Fatialofa? Well, it's a family affair. So which of the Fatilofas hasn't scored yet? Let me just
There's a
double-
very famous name.
I'm trying to figure which one hasn't scored yet. I'll get there. Manu. Okay, so we need a front row to score the try. Biff strikes this one, but this time just squeezes it past the right-hand upright. So no addition to the score, but Howick jumped back into the lead on the back of the Kaylee's Fatialofa try. Again, look at the pickup from Jody Henry in the 17. Here it comes. A little bit behind him, it goes, like taking a marshmallow off a baby. And then, bang, just like that. Good try. Howick lead, 8-6.
Papakura just had their number splits wrong on the defence. They had too many people on that short side and no one really covering that open side shift. It was easy money for Howick then.
Closing in on half-time here in the first game of our Wednesday Night League double-header, thanks to the Auckland Rugby League, live here on Sky Sport 4. The second game will be live on Sky Sport, select at 8. And that's Channel 50. Both these matches live on the Auckland Rugby League YouTube channel. So plenty of chances for you to get a sniff of these, or even look back if you miss it. And you can have another look back at it tomorrow on the YouTube channel. 8-6, under 3 minutes to play. Uh-oh. Hang on. Delayed reaction to the knee.
Freeman, you good?
That's Sio Setafano, the coach of the Papakura Sea Eagles. Doesn't give too much away. Got a good poker face. We like that. Kaylee Fatialofa with a really clinical try from the left edge of the Howick Hornets. This will be the... Have a look at this. I just love this pickup there. Oh, wow, that was just sweet. And Fatialofa, who has been threatening all night, gets it down with the left hand. And was very happy about that after being denied early in this first half.
Were you ready, Ruben?
Tulavai plays the game. Should I say plays the ball? Jethro Friend. Oh, and a forward pass.
Four pass on the line. Scrub. Curfew. Yeah, take your time.
You're not calling that a forward pass.
Like any good middle, it's very marginal in there.
So Tulavai is going to come off. He has been in the wars. He has been in the middle of it all this evening in this first half. So Jethro Friend will go back on. This has been a good game of footy.
It really has been, and we knew it from the beginning with this matchup. It looks like the left side for both these teams are very strong attacking sides.
Nice pickup by Reece Joyce for that ball that was down around his toenails.
Hello! Release now! Hold fire, waiting, go.
Tupo. He finds Johnny
Okay, up
Tuivailopa.
against space! Here, boys, you got to hold here. Wait, go.
Tupa waiting. Looks left, goes right.
Look
This
here,
is
no
Terrell
more.
Sala now on
Hold here. Wait.
in the
Go,
16. Lefau. Short ball. Clean little short ball for Jifta Tupu.
Here, Jeff, hold here. Go.
22 out from the Howick line. Can they score before half-time? Nice pickup by Waipuri, the fullback for Howick. Just a little bit far.
Stand, Louis. Hold here.
Susumia just not ready for that one. Ooh, that's the sort of ball you don't want that close to the line.
Stand, Jim.
Papakura have really stiffened up in defence.
They have. They started off a bit slow in this game.
Good now.
Nice little hit and spin
up
from
there.
Royd and Gillette.
Mark straight. Hold here, boys. Go. 3. Up against space. He's here. Got a hold. Go 4.
Friend.
Cruise
He
last
finds
tackle.
Mere.
Down, wait. No. Stand up. Go. Inside.
Jody Henry.
Yep, they're good.
Well inside.
Right on.
Nicely picked up by Aquila Tuha. Nice big jump step off his right, but then meets 3 Howick Hornets who say you can try that any day of the week, but you're not coming through us.
Go 1.
Nulahia.
Okay, let up, Caleb.
He will play the ball
Yeah, go
just
hold. Go,
inside the Howick half.
Okay, let up there. Mark straight. Stand
Malu
up. Go,
plays the
3.
ball. Slow play. Joyce
Outside.
under pressure. There's a lot of Howick players there, including Susumia. Picks it up, goes for the corner, and scores. Chance favours the brave. He went up. There were 4 Papakura players there, and it was Susumia to get the double just before half time. Look at the chase by Papakura, and there weren't too many defenders out there for Howick.
Good.
Count them, 4 on 1. And the one that gets the ball is Lewis Susumia. And he bags a double in Wednesday Night League.
Pinpoint kick here as you can see there, Proctor just backing away from the ball rather than attacking it, giving Sosamia the chance to get up in front and cross over.
Very nice try, thank you very much. And on the hooter, Papakura have gone back into the lead. So Tui Pompey got his first attempt. Can he make it a double as well for himself? About 2 in from touch. And 18 out on the major grandstand side here of North Harbour Stadium. One final look.
Coming in.
Strikes that well and strikes it perfectly. Just what the doctor ordered at half-time, and Papakura have hit back inside the last 2 minutes. Struck it sweetly. And as we head to half-time, the Papakura Seagulls have made the big play, and they lead the Howick Hornets after the first half in our Wednesday night doubleheader by 12 points to 8. There's more coming your way. Stay with us live.
Welcome to Datum Projects, where we make your interior fit outs easy. From start to finish, we bring a wealth of experience to every project, and we love what we do, so please come and meet the team.
Hi, we're the project management team. Our responsibility is to ensure a smooth running project from start to finish by having a clear understanding of our clients' expectations. We aim to do this by delivering a stress-free quality fit out on time.
I'm saying I'm a quantity surveyor. My role is to understand your needs and tailor my pricing to suit your budget.
Hi, I'm Matt. I'm one of the detailers here at Datum Projects. My role is to take the client's architectural drawings and convert them into shop drawings for our factory.
Hi, my name's T. I'm the Health and Safety Manager for Datum Projects, and one of our core principles here is work safe to get you home safe.
Wednesday Night League, it's week 5 of the Fox Premiership, and at the moment the team ranked number 7 as we head into week 5. The Papakura Seagulls lead the Howick Hornets, who are the number 3 team, 12 points to 6. A try late in the first half, basically on the hooter, a double to Lewis Susumia, and it has the Papakura Seagulls leading 12 points to 8. It's worth taking a look at these tries because they've all been very strong tries. First one went to Josiah Fatialofa. He was off the bench, looked right, and then darted to the left, Charlotte. It was a really nice little sucker play.
It really was. And the energy that he brought coming off the bench, again, sped the game back up for the Howick Hornets.
Yeah, because the Howick Hornets had one disallowed to Kaelise Fatialofa early in the piece. Look at this, bang, caught them out. The reaction time was good, but you know, a handy hooker is worth their weight in gold. Then Lewis Susumia. This comes off the play by Joseph Price, who'd been down earlier, and this great little left-hand flick offload there, and away we go. Tutupu picked it up, Reece Joyce was involved, and it was just a straight run, and his timing going past to Lewis Sosomia was on the money.
It was, and the line that Reece Joyce ran behind was beautiful. It just he came in like a wave shape, and it really made it hard for the defence to kind of slide off that pass.
Yeah, so the Papakura Seagulls, the interesting part about all of this is that they were the team under all the pressure in that first 20 minutes. There were more tries coming, and we finally got Kayleigh Fatialofa to score. Watch, I've got to say again, I know I'm going on about this pick up here by Jodie Henry there. That was just so soft hands, and Kayleigh Fatialofa finally got to the line after being denied early, and he has been a threat since touching his first ball this evening. Has come with big reps, has not disappointed anyone, Kayleigh Fatialofa.
Yeah, he's been damaging the whole game. His groundwork, the way he plays fast, the way he's played the whole 40 minutes,
has been very strong indeed. But just before halftime, and we're saying just before halftime, Joyce puts one up, and Lewis Sosomia is on the ball. Timed his run perfectly, out-jumped Gianni Proctor, and then Tui Pompey puts the icing on the proverbial cake, and at half-time it's 12 points to 8 in favour of the Papakura Seagulls. They've got a small but loud contingent here that have made the trip up south, from south to north, and we look at the numbers. See, now look at the position here. So the Howick Hornets, 60% place, 40%, but the completion rate of Papakura and the ability to get in front, well, obviously kicks, is really telling.
It is. That possession rate from the Howick Hornets, you would be disappointed with the lack of points. Having it for such a long time throughout this game. We've got 16 sets as well that they've had, that the opportunities to score. Papakura's defence has been damaging. We've seen some hits out there today. It's been amazing to watch.
It's been fun. It's been fun. It's been hard. It's been tough. But that's what Wednesday Night League is all about. Now, I did mention it during the game that College Rugby League is back. Oh, it's back indeed. And it kicks off this week for schools throughout Tamaki Makaurau with 4 grades coming in 2023. And I'm just giving Monty Beetham a shout out, but Marsland College are back, which is great. But we thought it would be with the return of the competition, we take a look at last year's grand finals, which saw St Paul's and Auckland Girls Grammar and Westlake Boys win the ARL competition. Wednesday Night League is live from North Harbour Stadium. It is week 5 of the Fox Premiership. The match that is in progress at the moment is Papakura against Howick. It's a home game for the Seagulls, and they lead the Howick Hornets 12 points to 8. Still to come this evening, it'll be week 7 of the Women's Premiership in the Auckland Rugby League. It'll feature the defending champions, the Manarewa Marlins, up against the Howick Hornets. So it's a big night for Howick, but I'm sure they would like to have 2 W's beside their names. If you're looking at your diary right now and wondering what's happening next Wednesday night, I can tell you that 6 o'clock next Wednesday, that's next Wednesday, will be Manukau versus Richmond in the Fox, and then it'll be the women's game Otahu versus Mount Albert in the Women's Premiership at 8. So there's a lot of footy still to come. That women's game, by the way, that you just saw is at 8 o'clock on Sky Sports Select, which is Channel 50, and both these games being shown live on the Auckland Rugby League's YouTube channel. 12 points to 8. Papakura lead Howick. Tries to Sosomia for Papakura and tries to Fatilofa, but 2 different brothers, one Josiah and the other Kalis Fatilofa, as the teams come back out. Now, this is an interesting one because we saw dominance for about 25 minutes by the Howick Hornets, Charlotte, and then suddenly those unforced errors went away from Papakura and their whole D changed up.
Yeah, it really did. They really lifted in intensity and they showed their experience throughout that forward pack.
Yeah, very important today. So Ruka Loza, the Howick coach, will have had plenty to talk about to say, okay, well, we had plenty of field position. We've just got to execute. That's Johnny Proctor, out-jumped by Lewis Sosomia just before half-time. He won't want to remember that, but learnings.
Corey, you good? Yep, good. Downside.
Second 40 underway here at North Harbour Stadium in week 5 of the Fox Premiership. And it will be Papakura with first use of the ball.
Good, Taylor. Free play. Oh! Go, 1.
Tupo.
Jeffo, straight up. Here it is, hold it. Oh! Go 2.
Oh, they wanted to shift the ball early and it's backfired on them. Not the start you want when you're leading and you're deep in your own territory.
Go on the mark, boys. Go, Pete.
Yeah, that's just a little bit of the old coach killer. That was Donitua Vailopa too.
Just behind, yeah, meter behind.
So you reset. But how do you reset when you've had first use of the ball and you drop it so early?
I think if you're Papakura, you come out and you chuck a shoulder on. That's what they've been doing, so I think it's been working for them.
Didn't we say something about shoulder charges are illegal?
Hey, I didn't say you can't rap.
Yeah, I just love to tell you, I just chuck a shoulder. I'm just going to chuck a shoulder in. Do you like to chuck a shoulder in, Charlotte?
I wasn't big enough as a player, but I definitely love to tackle.
So you dreamed about chucking a shoulder in.
I hyped my friends up when they done it.
Here come the Howick Hornets. Fatilofa tries scoring in the first half. They'll look at that left edge. They're deep right. Clayton Williams back on now. He's had a stint on the bench. Friend. They spin it wide. Ooh, good stop. Liam Prendergast stopped dead in his tracks by Tutupu. Good, strong, straight carry from Nukuru Nere. Friend will look up. Can he see any space? Will he go himself? Goes long and wide. Henry, ball for Waipuri. Gets it away to Fatilofa. Steps 1, steps 2, slips.
Last angle, Billy. Karen White.
5 and last. 12 out. Howick, Henry with a big pinpoint kick. Who's waiting? Gets pushed back, knocked on.
Easy, fellas, easy.
That was a sweet kick from Jody Henry. That had hang time.
Play the balls back here.
Just unfortunate there with the knock on.
The palm back was okay from Johnny Proctor. Was right there.
Yeah, good. When you hold here, go.
This is Tui Pompey.
Stand now! Mark straight!
17 is now on. That's Jason Toe enacting half for the Papakura Eagles. Too messy in there by Howick. Interesting thing to watch in a situation like that. Papakura not making any fuss. Making no fuss, just getting up, playing the ball, not trying to influence the ref. Howick like to influence the ref. They like to throw their arms around. They like to grimace.
Yeah, a lot of players do, but it's nice to see Papakura just getting amongst their work. Oh, bit of a mistake there, not quite finding touch. You'll be disappointed with that kick.
And if that's a really strong carry by Alan Niuilevu too. Niuilevu. Friend looks up and goes. Looks for the quick play. Tries to...
Just watching the ref while he was trying to get up at the same time, just to make sure that he's watching the ruck.
Good flopping fish move, that one.
Definitely a veteran, old Jethro Friend.
You gotta worry that you've been called a veteran. You're only 30 years old. No. I know it's part of the sporting game, but 30, you're not old. Henry Fatialofa steps off that big right, caught this time, well wrapped up. Henry. This is 19. This is Race Tuivailopa. 8 out from the Papakura line. They need to score first. Henry. Prendergast holds, shows, comes back in, gets away, still going. He's like that flea that you want to stop and he just can't get away. Friend. Fatiolofa. Well, if he scores, all three brothers have scored. Friend will look up. Go alone. No, short ball. Bang goes Williams. Comes out again. Henry. Ball comes away. Henry picked it up off his feet. Couldn't hold it. The idea was there from Race Tuivailopa. Good ball flicked back. Just poor conversion. Steps off that and just looks back and sees Henry waiting for it. Nice awareness.
I think attackingly he didn't really need to come in and run that unders line. He could have just held, and it was a nice easy drawn pass out there. Just maybe a bit of white line fever.
Gotta love white line fever. Means you love it. Means you're crazy for the game. Kura with the ball.
Okay, that's enough there, fellas. March straight. Wait. Go 3.
Sanili Malu looking a little worse for wear.
Okay, let go of the arm. 10's here. Hold. Go 4.
Toe at acting half. Looks for Tupou. Tupou kicks well inside the 40. Niuilevu with the carry back. I like watching this Niuilevu. He's strong. Good leg drive going to tackles. Prendergast at acting half. This is Eddie Yeremia. Papakura saying he was out, sir. Well, play on. That's a late call. So Yeremia gets the ball. He's picked up by Lewis Susamia.
He was out when he threw it back in.
Good call there from that ref.
When you're ready, go, no tackle.
No change to the score. It's Papakura 12, Howick 8. Second half of Wednesday Night League is the 5th week of the Fox Premiership.
Taking him out. When you're ready.
Howick supporters
Go.
not happy with what's going on. Oh, gee whiz, I thought Henry was going to pick that ball up. That's Viliami Lula here. Barnstorming his way down the right-hand side.
Come all the way, Tony.
Greg Smith's on now in the 15 jersey for Papakura.
Wait, go 3.
Toe looks right. Finds Henry Pei.
Lead up, Caleb.
Nice set. This is slowly building Papakura.
Yep, Chase, good.
Joyce goes high. Sosomia's waiting again. And that's nicely taken by Howick.
Stand now. Here. Hold it. Wait. Go, one. Louis. Go, go. Let out now. Kenzie Fuller's going to hold it.
Goes high. And it is a really safe take by Janie Proctor. Came down hard. Played the ball's a little slow, but he's okay.
Hold it. Wait. Go, three.
Prendergast.
Out again now. Hold it.
Waipuri with the ball. Friend with a little short ball.
Stand, last circle. Go. Nothing late.
Howick making good gains.
Outside.
Prendergast with a kick. Picked up nicely by Aquila Tuha. Gets away from one, gets away from two. Bouncing away, now going stop.
Stand now.
Dead.
Back here, we got to hold. Go, one. Let outside.
Sinili Malu plays the ball.
Go, two.
15 out from halfway.
Play, let go.
Lula Hare trying to play the ball. Players hanging all over him.
And now get through. Santa Marca. Hold it. Go, four.
Poe. This is Isi Matalave.
Oh, circle.
Grinding his way down the field.
Okay, you're good, dude.
Joyce, under pressure, gets the kick away. And sweetly taken by Waipuri at the back.
Hold it, boys. Wait. Go, one.
Ruben Tulavoi wants to get back on. Limped off at the half. Not limping now.
Going. Down. Back now. Max
It has definitely been noticeable, Charlotte, that this Papakura defence has stiffened up.
It really has. I also think Howick has gone away from their game plan, and they're kind of going a bit more direct.
Maybe they feel that they can soften them up a little bit more and then use that strong left edge. That was Tulavo's on and wreaking havoc in the middle. Good play by Manu Fatialofa. They use the right-hand side. Kick through from Royden Gillette. Is it going to hold up? Well, they're going to allow it to hold up. Now, is this the mistake by Papakura? No. Great work by Aquila Tuha, the fullback.
That part on him. Here. Go, one. Johnny.
Great run by Sinili Malu. Good yards. No one really wanted to hold him.
Go, two.
P. Bodies walking out there. There's a long way to go in this second half. Lola here plays the ball now. Flat ball. There's Susumia. And who does he find? He finds Tui. Pompey, can he go all the way? Look at that step. Look good. Not going to work this time. I'll have your boots too, thanks. Joyce. Could see the overrun, puts the little chips through. There's a chase, and it's a good chase too. But it will be Howick ball.
He's okay.
So now the chase by Papakura has come to play as well.
Both teams really loosening up a little bit around their ruck defence, creating this faster style of play. I think the team that kind of tightens up and starts controlling the ruck area will come out on top.
Is this the keep it simple, stupid argument? Do what the coach told you to do? Race Tui Vailopa. Haven't seen him meet his brother, Donny, his identical twin brother at all. This is Kaylee's Fatialofa. Every time he touches the ball, you expect something to happen. Friend looks up. Jody Henry slugs one down the field. Picked up by Aquila Tuha. Puts the big jump step in. But this deck, once it gets damp at night, Tui Pompey, that was pretty impressive to that point. love a good front on step. Would have been better if he'd beat them, but hey.
Left side, one more step.
Oh, Zanili Malu's having a heck of a night. Second time in this half already. He's got up a bit dodgy. Lewis Susumia, a double in the first half. All the tries for the Papakura Seagulls. Joseph Price waiting to come back on. This is Isi Matalave. There's good 40-20 option here for Reece Joyce, but he hasn't got the angle on it. It bounces straight into Tyrone Waipuri's hands, and he just does what he has done all night, just goes straight back. Attempted strip, doesn't come off. Fatiolofa looks up. Makes it a quick 3 or 4 metres. Here's the strip here. Coach will be happy with that. Henry Payee won't be. Tulavai. Oh! Wow!
Well, you could see on the sub box there that how excited Papakura are for that mistake to have created that error.
It was a hard one, that one. I just thought I didn't think it would have hit the deck.
Just behind the line.
So a chance now for Papakura. 10 from halfway. They'll get the ball back. They're leading by 4, but there's still a lot of time. But yeah, baby, Kura all day. That's what he's saying.
Papakura have some hearty fans out there, that's for sure.
With the ball, finds Susumia. Susumia palming and still going. Look at that leg drive, taking 2 of them with him. Good carry by Luis Susumia. Toe. There's Matalevi has made a difference since he's been brought on by the coach. Terrell Sala. Here come Kura away. This is Christian Jordan Tupou. He goes all the way. What has happened to the Howick defense? And Christian Jordan Tupou goes all the way for the Papakura Seagulls to extend their lead.
I think it's not just the defence from Howick that is starting to lack. It's their attacking speed that they started this game with. They need to start speeding the game back up if they want to get in it. It was a beautiful run there. Nice little dummy.
Did he get it down? Did he get it down? Did he get it down? Just have to ask that question. Just throwing it out there, Charlotte. Referee was there. Touchies were there, gave it.
And I think if you ask the Papakura supporters, 100% he got it down.
You know, it's really funny you use that phrase 100%. I don't know how many times you hear someone say, hey, how you doing? How's everything going? 100%. We need to change that up, don't we?
What's your suggestion?
I have no suggestions. I'll put myself on the gun there, right? 100%. How about just saying, how are things going? Fine, thanks. 100%. Well, who is 100% is this young man, Tui Pompey. He hasn't missed all night. Here's a chance to extend the lead out to 18 points to 8.
Are you mic'd up?
Deep breath, takes a look, visualises. Sure, Daryl Chook-Halligan will love the way he's doing this. Or he'll ring me and say, well, he could do this. Has he got this one? Straight over the black dot again. Tui Pompey maintains his 100% record. And the score right now is starting to not blow out, but go close. 18-8. This is the try from Christian Jordan Tupou. Have a look. Does he get it down? From here, you probably say yes, because you can't see where the ball is, but there was a suggestion maybe he might have been held up. Because Fatiolofa had his hand under the ball, but we'll never know. Hang on, yes we will. Watch this closely. Watch this closely. Watch closely. I'm saying no try, but too late for that, folks.
Let go, Alan. Hold here. Wait, go,
You can't have an opinion, you know, Charlotte.
Absolutely. I'm
Well,
going to say
absolutely. What, 100% no try?
benefit of the doubt. They still do that.
18-8 score. Papakura lead Howick. Week 5, Wednesday Night League. Stephen McIver, Charlotte Skellen in the house, wherever that house may be you're watching or listening while doing something else. Papakura ball inside the 40 from Reece Joyce. Has he got it right this time? Bounce in favour of Tyrone Waipuri, and he'll do what he's been doing all night. Straight out, little hip hop into that one, and is picked up by Viliami Lulahia.
Go, one. Easy, let go.
Johnny Proctor plays it and gets the penalty as well. They needed that. They definitely needed that.
They did, and they need to kick the ball nice and deep and just complete a set.
Yeah, gotcha.
Get rid of those errors that have been creeping into the game. Play nice and fast.
Oh, the old, that tells everything, doesn't it? You're behind. You want to get on.
Okay, Jason, off the
It's all about momentum and who's going to hold it for the longest.
Friend. He finds Clayton Williams. Solid through the middle, Williams has been. Finds his front row partner and Manu Fatialofa. Both his brothers have scored. He'd certainly like to get on the board and make it a triple family night out. They need a lot more than that, though. Prendergast, shape to kick. Nice short ball.
Let go! Let go now! Here, Jace. Go, 4.
Waipuri. Prendergast looking, finding Jody Henry. Goes out wide, and will it be? Yes, it will be. Alan Newlevu scores for Howick. And just like that, the Hornets have got some sting back in this game. Just use that strong left-hand side.
It was set up there nicely with their right-hand shape to then swing it back left. This is the game plan that I was talking about, that moving the ball left to right, then going back the other way, playing with speed, trying to move these big boys from Papakura around rather than playing direct into where they're the strongest.
It's almost a natural style of play for Howick, and they've gone away from that. Now, look, it may have been instructions, but you can see, given that room and that space, what they can achieve.
Yeah, they run some really tidy lines, good backdoor options. Everyone starts buying into the game plan, starts moving forward, gets a good push on either side of the ruck, makes it really hard to defend.
You would have to say Jody Henry's influence on this game going forward for Howick has been strong. Just his subtleties, his nuances, his kicks, his passes, short passes, long balls, like the one to New Level there.
Yeah, that's not an easy pass to throw over the top of a player.
But they're not making the conversions all that easy, are they? Another one out on the touch, about 2 in and 17 out on the grandstand side for Howick. This is struck well, but it's going to hook left, so no addition. And it's 18-12, Papakura lead Howick. I sense that there are lots more Seagull supporters in the house than Howick supporters, because that kick went over and there was a loud cheer. So now they have to reset Papakura. They went into the break, 12-8, scored first, that lovely Christian Jordan Tupou try only about 3 or 4 minutes ago. The response has been swift from Howick. And now the gap is 1 converted try. Fatialofa, unafraid to carry, unafraid to take on the big men in the middle.
Hold it. Go 1. Hold! Release out! Go. 2. Content Cruz!
Friend looks up,
Good now,
still going. Friend, that's a really good carry. And then gets one, gets a little nudge, does he? Oh, hang on. Remember that phrase that we were talking about, brotherly love?
Play!
Maybe not. Maybe. Mind you, brothers do have a little bit of push and shove, don't they?
Yeah, definitely.
What happened here? Let's just have a look. So he goes for a little dart, goes left, comes back, and then there's a little clip there, but I think it's the second effort here. Yeah, it's the second effort from Terrell Sala.
That's fine. Okay, let up, Henry! Hold here. Go 4.
That's a great ball. Flat ball from Clayton
Cruz, last
Williams.
tackle! Ten hold! Go. Not late!
Friend looks for Jody Henry. Dab little kick through. Goes straight into the hands of Sini Limalu. Got a question for you. I just wonder whether Jethro Friend needs to step up his influence around the ruck. Be a little busier. Start running a little more.
Yeah, and I think getting his runners just a little bit wider. At the moment, it's quite close. It's quite congested around that ruck area, which isn't creating many opportunities to try and move those big boys.
You've got to play the ball to go forward. That's a bad mistake by Papakura, so close to their own line. 22 out. It'll be Howick ball. Another chance to potentially try and level this game up. Nukurua Ngere is waiting on the sideline to get on.
Too far from here, bro.
Big shout out, of course, to Crystal Ruto as well, who had surgery, what is it, a week ago, 2 weeks ago? Got what she calls the body out of her knee. I said it must have been a heck of a big knee to get a body out of it. And
it was a big bone, that's for sure.
Here come the Howick Hornets. Well, I had a look at her Instagram profile and she showed the body and I just about vomited. There was a big piece of bone that came out of that knee. This is Eddie Yeremia back on. Big tall second row for Howick there. 13 out. Ooh, that was marginal. That ball here. Well forward from Jethro Friend to Ruben Tulavai. Just a little unforced errors now coming.
Yeah, and it looked like it was called from the touchy, and it was a correct call, to be fair. Just the timing of that runner, just holding off a little bit, understanding that you're right on the goal line.
I got your short.
There's Stedman Lafau. Papakura ball will have to work themselves off their own 10-metre line. A little over 14 minutes to play in week 5 of the Fox Premiership at North Harbour Stadium, live on Sky Sport 4, the home of the great game of rugby league, and also on Auckland Rugby League's YouTube channel, wherever you are watching around the world. Welcome to New Zealand on a Wednesday night, which is cool, and there is the bite of winter being felt. Still one game to come this evening. That is the Women's Premiership game, round 7, featuring the defending champions, the Manorewa Marlins. And I'm sure our own Crystal Oroto will be stuck to the telly watching that one. Tupo, the last Scryshaw for the Seagulls. Held up nicely. He's going to go left and flirt with the touchline. Tyrone Waipuri. Fatialofa.
Good now. Henry, let go! Mark straight! Hold! Go, two. No markers!
Tulavai with the short ball on Ngeri. He's on. Nice, strong carry.
And wait. Go, 3. Not a marker. Jeff! You're good now, Let go there, Reese! Mark straight and hold! Lost it.
So with all that fishing around, lost the ball. And it's not one Ruben Tulavai needed, nor did his team need. Oh, got a little nudge?
Nah, that was that was his carry. Unfortunate as well, as those carries out were good, how it had started to get some push on either side of the ruck to then just kind of let Papakura off there.
Tupo finds Malu. Malu beaten up by Jody Henry, who has been impressive in the 17 jersey for Howick this evening. Price plays it.
Let go!
Pei wants the quick play, gets it. Finds Cruz Tupo. They're making strong meters now. That was Terrell Sala. Papakura on the hunt now. Joyce looking for Tutupu.
Last tackle, Liam! Let him go.
Fifth and last. They're going to go short side and put the boot in. There's a nice chase from Tui Pompey here. And just a little shove on Manu Fatiolofa.
He doesn't have the ball when you push him.
Okay, so referee Green can't push like that.
Jody!
I wonder if his brother Adam has rung him or rings him before a game, says, "No, go do this, go do that."
Yeah. Just short of the line.
Warriors playing the Raiders in Raidaville this weekend.
Going to be a great game.
Last place you want to be in the cold, Canberra, and Jared Croker's 300th game.
Yes, they're definitely going to come at us. I do obviously believe the Warriors will get up.
They're impressive against what I thought was a disappointing Dolphins side, which I've loved watching this season. And it was a fine effort by the one New Zealand Warriors to get up. People are loving it, and why not? We love Wednesday Night League as well. Mango with the Howick Hornets in the Women's Premiership still to come after this one on Sky Sports Select Channel 50 or the Auckland Rugby League YouTube channel. Strong two-man tackle by Papakura, whose defence has been the impressive part, and they're holding on. Little over 10 to play. They're leading by 6. Tolavai goes himself, picks it up. No. Double knock on. Howick's knock on first, so it would be Papakura ball.
Bit of a missed opportunity there from Howick, who had numbers on that left-hand edge. To then just go for a little chip.
It's the second time it's come up too.
Look at the numbers there. You can see on the screen there. You've got 3 there, and you had 4 or 5 on that left-hand side from Howick. Just needed to keep the ball in hand.
Susumia, strong carry. Gets Papakura closer to halfway. To Tupu.
And hold.
Another stoppage.
Tackle 3, yeah, same as me. Tackle 3, yeah, football.
With 9 minutes to go, anything can happen within this game. It's going to be who takes the opportunities that are given to them. As we've seen throughout the game, Papakura need only a little bit to be able to cross over. Howick, however, need to make sure they hold on to that ball. We can see here again the numbers that Howick have on that left-hand side in comparison to Papakura. They are the moments that are crucial within a game. They'll look back and be very disappointed they didn't capitalise on that.
Papakura, and guess who's back on? Stedman Defoe is back on. Henry Pei has started to really work Howick over. Oh, it was Nukurua Ngere coming in with the loose arm. So Tui Pompey will kick for touch. Well, that's a hell of a good kick too. That's a great kick. None of this just kicking out straight you see in the NRL. I've always wondered why they don't look for distance. You can see it right there. It can be done, and you can get great field position. Oh, quick play the ball! Viliami Lorahia! And yes, that might just be enough. Papakura have scored again. Viliami Lorahia has caught Howick napping. There was the lovely kick by Pompey to here, and watch. And he just went straight through the gap. Saw the gap between Alan Niulevu and Kailis Fatilofa. And Viliami Lorahia might have sealed this deal.
We talked about just before about how little opportunity Papakura need to actually cross that line. They just showed all they needed was to create an error there, kick to touch, and just straight over.
So you need to answer my question about kicking for touch. You know, see Tui Pompey there, really strong kick to touch, getting distance. We see so often in the NRL, it's normally just they just casually kick it out and get on with it. Why don't we see more longer touch finders for distance?
I think because with your full set, you want to make sure that you have a bit of space between you and the defence where they're not shooting off the line. If you end up right on the 10, they're on the goal line, you know that pressure is going to rush you, and you've got to lay that platform. It's a lot more pressure than if you were to be at your 20 or your 30 to then set up a play to play off the back of that.
Tui Pompey hasn't missed all night.
Coming in. Looking good, looking good.
And is not going to miss at all again. And that's where you say 100%.
Absolutely, 100%.
Viliami Lorahia looks around. He's 8 out from the line. Has a little sneaky and then goes.
Just downside.
Well executed, and you'll take that every day. Successful conversion from Tui Pompey. And it's 24-12. Papakura, the 7th ranked team, with 5.5 to play in Wednesday Night League.
No ball there! Stay to marker! Wait! Go, 2. Offload on 2. No, it's offload.
Lorahia once more. Still going. Fatilofa can't get him. Finally taken down by Tyrone Waipuri.
Good wait. Wait! Go 3, Corey has 1. Yep, got it.
Rhys Joyce swings it left. Still going. Who wants it?
Keep going. Okay, now
Finally picked up by Greg Smith.
Hold! Go, 4. Last thing with your
Terrell Sala.
Hold here.
Cruz Tupou waiting.
Nothing late.
Joyce for the drop goal. It's good. It's real good. Just to make it that much harder. Slots it nicely. About 17 out, straight in front of the sticks. And Rhys Joyce adds the extras, and it's 25-12 to Papakura.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish the game, and the Papakura Sea Eagles have come to play.
Have they what?
All right, stay back. Okay, that's good. Okay, let go, Liam. Left side. Hold it. Wait. go. Nah, booked it. No, there's one. Okay, Ruben, no more there. 10-10, hold. Hold. Go.
So in the scale of things, with a little over 3 minutes to play, Charlotte, you would have to say that Papakura have put a lot of teams on warning that they are building.
They are, and they've been damaging this season already. Really close losses, really close wins, and this here is just showing how dominant they can be.
They'll just play for time now,
Play the ball here.
knowing this one's in the bag. 25-12 tries in the second half to Christian Jordan Tupou, who caught everyone napping, and then another little sneak play, you might say, from Viliami Lula here. And
Terrell, straight up. Squeeze in and hold. Hold. Go, one. Christian, Steve, straight up. And hold. Go, two. Cruise quickly. Hold in. Go, three. Okay, lead up there. Ten, hold. Go, four.
coming inside the last 2 minutes now, it has been a heck of a match.
Last tackle, let off. Let him go.
Sami Hanapururu for Howick. Can they get the consolation tries? They say doesn't really matter because they're not going to get the points.
Backwards. The last. Happy to pass, fine.
Pururu, and Johnny Proctor goes across and scores. Just like that. All a bit sort of slow motion, but Johnny Proctor scores for the Howick Hornets off the back of a very tidy run from Tami Hanapururu. Royden Gillette goes left. And they come back inside, and that was a really nice run from Manu Fatilova. Ball goes backwards. Pururu sees the option, and Johnny Proctor says, well, I'll take that. And it's 25-16 with the kick to come. They take it quickly. Jody Henry, way out, misses it. And that just about will do it. Time goes off with a little to play.
Let's go.
Be hard to pick a player of the match out of this one, Charlotte, wouldn't it? Because a lot of players have come in fits and starts. You'd have to look at, would have to look at the likes of Lewis Susumia, who's scoring twice. And both those tries were strong tries. Yes, he had to finish one off, but the second one, climbing high, was a strong effort. And he has been strong all night. So maybe Lewis Susumia is the guy that has stood out in a game it's had fits and starts from many players.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of these players have stepped up in different areas. We've got Lolo here as well, who's carried really strong in the last 20. We've got Joyce as well, who's been leading his team around the field.
Terrell, let up. Mark straight. Go two. Got to play with the left. Forward.
Forward pass. So 15 seconds to play. Will they put the scrum down? We'll wait and see. Most importantly, Papakura have upset Howick tonight, and there's a genuine upset this evening here at North Harbour Stadium in week 5 of the Fox Premiership. The hooter goes and referee Green calls time. And that's a big win on a Wednesday night. Papakura 25-16. They led 12-8 at halftime. Tries to Lewis Susumia, who was extremely strong throughout the game. Scored the first try of a lovely worked ball from Price through to Joyce, and then his second try climbing high over Proctor was a beauty. Absolute beauty. So the final score here, 25-16. Papakura get the win in week 5 of the Fox Premiership. You are live with Wednesday Night League, and the smiles on the faces of the Papakura Seagulls say it all. They have upset the Howick Hornets in week 5 of the Fox Premiership by 25 points to 16. They led 12-8 at half-time through a double by Lewis Susumia, and then tries in the second half, or should I say, yes, to Christian Jordan Tupou and Viliami Lulahia. Both those second half tries were very, very strong tries. And then Reece Joyce, the veteran, they like to call him the veteran, who's won a Fox with Papakura, just threw the drop goal out about 17 in front to tie this one up 25 points to 16. Tries to two of the Fatialofa brothers to Howick, one to Josiah and also to Kalis, and then tries to New Levu and a late try to Proctor in the second half for Howick. But this has been an impressive performance. Sio Setufano said to Charlotte Scanlon early in the evening, right before the start of the game, that we're in the people business, and that's the most important thing. We're in the people business, and these are my people, and if they're happy, then we're happy. They'll play good footy. They started a bit sloppy, to say the least. A lot of unforced errors in the first 20 for the Papakura Seagulls, but settled down, stepped up their D, and as they say, defence wins championships. All right, let's get some post-match reaction with Charlotte.
Tough game out there today, Jethro. What will you guys do going into the next game at practice?
I think something we've been focused on the last, month and a bit is just a little bit too patchy at time. That time go dominant and getting a go for momentum, and then just errors and penalties really take that pressure off and put the other team in a position. So just be more consistent throughout the whole game, and we've got momentum, try to hold that for the longer period. So a bit disappointing because I feel like we're better than that, but just learn from it, reflect, and be better next game.
So there you go. It's all about the learnings, and that's what they need to do, because that's the most important thing for them going forward. They dropped to 3-2, and the Howick Hornets go to 3-2 as well. Okay, Charlotte.
Congratulations on an awesome game out there. It was a bit of a slow start. What was said to kind of ramp up that momentum?
It wasn't really anything said. It was just everyone just needs to calm down and just complete the sets, no more penalties, because that penalty count in the first half was crazy. So, yeah, the boys run after that.
Just the one question.
This all around from the Papakura Seagulls. They get the W tonight, and the final score in week 5 is 25-16, Papakura over Howick.